Hi, how are you? My name is Javier Sanchez Verdasco. I'm going to show you how to record macros in Excel. This is a powerful tool when you don't want to repeat a process that you need to do it constantly. So you do it once, you record what you do, and then you click on the button, and then you're going to repeat the process. Okay, let me start with a very simple and that you probably know, simple financial concept, which is the price of a bond, or the price of the returns you're going to receive, right? So I'm going to define an investment, $100, okay, and a coupon, annual coupon is 5, then time 3 years, right? So I'm gonna have year 1, year 2, year 3. Then I will receive the first year a coupon of 5. The second, I'm going to receive the same coupon. It's a fixed coupon bond. And then at the end, I will receive both the coupon and the principal amount, all right? So you're gonna receive 5, 5, and 105, which is 115. Obviously, you are not willing to pay 115 for that because there is the effect of the time value of the money, right? So you're gonna receive in 1 year, in 2, and in 3. Then you need to calculate the equivalent amount of these 5 in present value, right? So I'm going to define the required return that I'm going to call internal rate of return of 5%, right? And then I'm going to discount, I'm going to put here discount value, and then this 5 will be 5 divided by 1 plus the internal rate of return. I'm converting the money. I'm going to block that in order to copy then, okay? So power to 1, okay? And then you see that I'm converting 5 into present value of 4.76. That means that if I receive 4.76 and I want to have a return of 5%, in 1 year, I will get 5. So 5 in 1 year, it's equivalent to 4.7 today, all right? If I copy here, right, then it's power to 2, and then it's power to the third, right? Just make sure you block the internal rate of return, so as when you copy, then you get the same number, all right? So at the end, the value you're willing to pay for this is the sum of all these free cash flows converted into present value. So you will be, okay, sum is a comma over here. Okay, so you are going to pay 100 and you will receive 5, 5, and 105. In this case, the investment nominal value is equal to the price because I'm receiving a coupon of 5 when the internal rate of return of the market is 5%. So when I pay the same, so when I receive the same money that just the market is paying, the nominal value it's equal to the price. This is the price I'm willing to pay, right? If interest rate goes down, right, 4%, what would you expect? The interest goes down, so then I'm going to have a coupon of 5. I'm going to receive more than the market. So if someone wants to buy me the bond, they have to pay me more, almost 3 more, 1, 1, and 1 for each year, and then the present value. Okay, that's the price of a bond. But now what I want to do is to calculate the price of the bond when the internal rate of return changes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just build a curve, right? Just to show what is the relationship between the price and the internal rate of return, the return and the price, all right? And also, I want to just to do macro, because if I want later to change the nominal amount of the coupon, for instance, I don't want to repeat all that again because it's going to be, I'm going to do with 5 or 6 internal rate of return, but it's going to be time spending. Then the macro will allow me just to click on the button and then obtain the thing. So first, what I'm going to do is to say 1% internal rate of return, and then these plus 0.01, all right, and it's 2%, and then I will have, up to, 10%, right? So what if the internal rate of return, and then I'm going to have here all the results, right? So that I'm gonna get when I just check the price. This is the price also, right? That I'm gonna get. I'm gonna put again 5%, right? And then I will start the macro, all right? So what I'm going to do here, sorry, is to let me put it a little bit. Okay, so we're going to put this over here, to have everything together, right? All right, so now I'm going to start the macro, right? So what I'm gonna do is to go to just record macro, just make all the process I want to do it, stop recording macro and save, and then I will use, all the process that I'm doing, I'm going to do now is going to be repeated just all the times I want, okay? So, go to view, right? Go to macro, okay? Record macro, okay? And I'm going to call price yield, right? Should be all together. If you have the space, it's not gonna recognize you all together. Store in this book in description. I don't want to put, just whatever you want to put here. And then you say, okay, all right? From the moment you say, okay, everything you're going to do is going to be saved, right? Okay. Now, just what I'm gonna do is to say, okay, I want to just this, copy here, paste value, okay? And then you see that the price is this one. Then copy, paste value, okay? So if the rate of return would be 1%, the price of the bond would be 111 and so on, okay? Now, copy, paste values, and then the price is different, right? So copy and paste value, just paste value. Don't forget it's paste value. If not, it's not gonna work. All right, and then I'm gonna do a little bit faster. Copy, paste values. The next one, copy here, paste values, and then copy, and then paste value. So far, so good. Okay, now it's 5%, so I'm gonna get 100, right? Remember, if I receive 5, but then the return is 5, so I'm gonna pay the same as the nominal value. So now 5%, copy, paste value as expected. The value is gonna be 100, copy, paste value. And then I'm gonna do the rest of them. Sorry, copy. And then I'm obtaining now prices below 100, copy, and sorry, copy these values, right? And the last two, copy this value, copy paste value, copy, it's time is spending, right? So I don't want to repeat all the time this. That's why I'm recording a macro. Okay, copy. Okay, and that's it. Well, sorry. Copy these values. Okay, and then well, when I want to just leave just the original value, which is 5%. So I want to again copy. No, and then I want to put here a 5%, right? Just to depart from 100. All right, so then I go to macros, view, macros, and then you see that there is no break or macro anymore because it's recording. I'm going to do stop recording macro. Done, right? So that's what I did with the macro. Now what I'm going to do is to just plot in a chart this, okay, is yield and price, for instance, and then I'm gonna put okay, insert recommended charts, right? And then okay, this is the okay, I'm gonna do this linear. Okay. Okay. Normally you're gonna get, you know, shape like this, right? In the books, the axes are not very well. It's like just this shape, right? Like a curve. It's more like this, right? It's not linear. Okay. Okay, like a curve like this, right? It would be this way, right? And then, for instance, now, if I want to, that's it. So now, if I want to run the macro again, right? So I'm going to do this, right? And I could go to view, right? Macros, view macros, price yield, and run the macro, right? So if I did that correctly, so this is gonna repeat everything I did, okay? All right, so it's doing exactly what I did. For instance, if I don't want to go this way, there are more comfortable way to do is to go and insert, and then you say figures, insert, okay, illustrations, shapes. I'm gonna find a rectangle. I'm gonna put a run macro, right? Macro yield, right? Or whatever, right? So I call this way. And then, you know, when I go here, right? You know, this rectangle is so smart that when I put here, they know that maybe I want to assign a macro, all right? Again. So I click on this, right button of the mouse, assign macro, and it's the only one I want. And then what I'm saying is, when I just click on here, I want you to run the macro instead of going this way, right? Instead of going to view and run macro. All right. The question is that if I want now to put here, let's say 10, right? I want to put here 15, and then this is plus 15 plus, let's say 5%, 5%, okay, this way, right? And then what I'm gonna do here is to, let's say, well, and I change the coupon, it's gonna be 50, right? And then the investment is 1,000. The bond is not 100 euros, it's 1,000 euros, and then you pay a coupon of that. And I want to do the same. So I don't have to repeat all the process again. So I'm going to run the macro. I'm going to obtain the figures, right? And then I obtain, you see, this is more typical, it's like you would see in the books that, it's a form that is a curve, is not linear, right? It's concavous, right over here. Okay, so has been all that I want to tell you. It's a simple way. Macro is just open the macro, do a process, record the macro, and then you can repeat the process as many times as you want. And then if you want to make your life easier, you just draw a rectangle, and then you assign a macro in order to run the macro again, right? This is doing again. Thank you very much for listening. See you soon.